relationship as well. I mean, she was taught by Lisa. Yeah, but he never used this. That is so interesting. Yeah. So the thing with his Zanpaku is that it's the coolest. I think that's the coolest skill I've ever seen in fiction. One of the coolest skills, making children's game a reality and turning them into attacks, is so creative. And I mean, it fits his character perfectly because he's so childish on the outside. Like when we see him the first time he's doing sake, like he's like, "Hey, Chad, don't you want to drink with me? Just stay here, don't go. Like, why do we have to fight?" You know, and he's playful with Nana and Lisa as well, laid back, you know, but like a child as well. And it's his persona, it's the personality he often wears on his sleeve, so to speak. I do think that's how you say it, like wearing. No, you say wear the heart on his sleeve. No, never mind. But you know what I mean. Like that's what he presents himself, like laid back. And children's games as well themselves are really interesting because they're also our mechanisms, like psychologically speaking, to grasp the ideas of society and to grasp working together and sometimes competing against each other but still having fun and somehow building respect and all of that, and trying to figure out a bit your place in the world as well. And I mean, that all fits so well for him, and the twist of them being deadly as well, it's so awesome. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 3 rules. Yeah, and he is because he was in the building. Yeah. Yeah. Chocolate ingots. Yeah, but because Lille Barrow is, I do think he's supposed to come from South America. I think, I'm not completely sure, because the Quincy's come from all countries, you know, but I do think we spoke about that before, but like Menina's McAllen, she's Scottish, obviously. Naya Coop is probably Dutch. Askenak Levar, I don't really know. But Gerard Valkyrie is potentially more like from the northern parts, I think. Robert Acutron is, I think, American or British. I do think he's British, you know, because all the Quincy's come from all over the world because they all invaded the Soul Society in the beginning, and like it's just different humans. And I do think he is, or is he Mexican? I don't know. He might be Mexican or Brazilian. But whatever the case, he has got another name for the game. So the game Daruma Sanga Koronda, I do think is Red Light, Green Light. They played in Squid Game as well. If you've seen Squid Game, the first game is also Daruma Sanga Koronda, like just that the id is like this door that turns around. In Germany, I don't think we do have a game like that. Tell me if in your country they have a game like this. I do think in Germany it is something called I think, I don't know what it's called, but it's basically like you put your eyes and then you be like this and everyone has to freeze whilst doing that. So, yeah, that's how he moves. So, I do think this game allows Kiraku, because he's staying still, so it's a Kiraku can basically go through the shadows and look some crannies everywhere and teleport through and move quickly, and that's how he gets them. It's so interesting. Yeah, that's so awesome. Or like that, yeah. So basically also, so I did recollect it a bit incorrectly, but he does use the x-axis here because the x-axis is like just a line, like the technique x-axis, so he can just like retrace the line just very quickly there. Yeah, the illusion is so cool. Man, I love Kiraku, it's so creative. Yeah, if you're caught using it, you lose. It's so awesome with these shots, man. I mean, no. I do think that's so awesome, though, that he explains the rules. Like, he didn't really explain them. That is something as well. Kiraku is someone who's not gonna really tell you the rules. He's just gonna tell you so much that that you play the game, but you played badly. I think that's a good summary of it. For example, with Stark, he said something when they played Hero only, and he's like, yeah, tell me which color to cut. So he didn't tell him what color is best and stuff, so like how to play the game well, he's not telling you, he's just telling you the rules. And I do think that's like, it's not it is not stated, but it's probably that he has to do it because that's how games work. Everyone has to know the rules to play them. So his Shikai probably forces him to, because that as well, you have to adhere by some rules in the game, and then you have to be the better one. And I love that. It puts him at a disadvantage potentially, but because he's played the game so often, potentially, because we never see him train really, and we don't know how many games he has. We already know 4 now. No, 5 I think. Shogoma is the one we have to spin. Kage Oni, Hiro Oni, Daruma Sanga Koronda. In the light novels he also uses Yubikiri, Pinky Promise, but I don't think he uses that here. That's why I say it like that. Yeah, see, that's like, it's so brilliant. It's not an advantage necessarily, it might be a disadvantage. Yeah, it's the feeling. Yeah, he's so skilled, man. That is so awesome, such a bait. That's so awesome, he's gonna say it. I love the scene, man. So fucking badass. Yeah, so there was an advertisement on my Disney thing, and I used that to look it up in German. So in German, the game Daruma Sanga Koronda is called Ox am Berg, which means ox near the mountain. I don't know why it's called that. I didn't know I know similar German games, but anyway, so you know Kiraku's playing Ox am Berg. Oh, I love that we see her do this. Talk to them. I wouldn't do that, because if you go back, you might be drawn into the games or even more terrifying things. Yeah, you better go back. Yeah, what would Okitaka say? It's so sad, man. Rip, he's still twitching, eternally dying. Poor Okitaka. Yeah, that is true. I mean, but Yamamoto would have probably... Okay, he's going in, but before he goes in, would Yamamoto have won? Yamamoto would have probably not won against Pernida. I don't think he would. Would he have won against Lille? We can discuss it later. But already Pernida... I mean, if he instantly went Bankai and tried to burn the whole fucking thing down, and he, like, No, I don't think so. I don't know a technique of Yamamoto that would have insta-killed it, I think. Because his Zankan no Tachi North does only do like an area erasure. It doesn't, it's completely erasure. And because it's so focused, there's something left of Panito, which is bad. So anyway, let's fucking go. Yeah, man, that's so awesome. I love the effect. I don't think you understand what to... Yeah, Kagone, let's fucking go. I mean, they have the data about Kagone, so... Yeah. Why does he not say data? Why does he say data? Whatever. Not his foot though. Yeah, he doesn't adhere to the rules. No. You know that is so interesting because Kiraku is the one who normally doesn't want a fair fight. He always fights dirty, which is why he's my favorite Bleach character. He's not this like, oh yeah, we're here to the honor. No, he's like, if I can backstab and kill, I'm gonna do that. Like, go fuck yourself. That's Kiraku's thing. I love that. I love that he's going against someone who snaps them from the back like a fucking trampler. So, yeah. Yes, that is true. I don't think that's the real one. I love this thing, man. He's so powerful. Did you see a shadow? Chasing shadows is so awesome. Yeah, Kageo is so interesting. Do you know what that is? Like if you look at something for too long, like, and especially if it's contrast, your eyes will, so to speak, your brain will project it into your, field of vision. If you go somewhere else very quickly, you see the things go there. So you can make images like appear where you want a bit. So that's another one of his games. I love that one as well. Like Kyoraku's Beyond Broken. Like that's why we never see him fight actually, because most people he could just fucking kill. Yeah, that as well. And now, oh my god! It's so awesome. It's his Zanpakuto spirit playing with him. That's so cool. Hands over the return. Man, I love his voice actor so much. Also, the thing is, I think he now has control over the games more, because in the Winter War he did not have that yet. He started with these ridiculously stupid games, like Busho Goma. What did that do? I know it killed the net in the anime, but like Busho Goma and oh no, what's the high ground game? Takao was that. I'm sorry, that was them. You have already been cut. It's so awesome, man. That's so funny. I mean, it's just... That was incorrect. It's called diagram. It's the German word for diagram. Because he's x-axis, like, and it looks like x and y-axis the weapon. So the x-axis of the weapon, if it's a diagram, you know what I mean. I'm sorry for the mathematical stuff. Like, basically, the line he fires is the x-axis of the diagram, like created by, or the reference frame created by his weapon. Like, this is the z-axis, this is the y-axis, and the x-axis is obviously like forward. So, and it's his bow. Like, obviously, you can reconstruct it. Like, yeah, I mean, you said that, okay. Wow, it's so fucking awesome. So badass, man. He's just absolutely clowning on Wow, it's so badass. He's so fucking broken, man. Wow, it's so scary, the boogeyman. Love it, man. He's so broken. Self-fucking broken. Everyone else would have been dead now almost. Third time opening your eye. That is so awesome, man. Really broken. He becomes intangible. That was weirdly explained, so I don't know if that was clear. So it's like his shots penetrate everything, and he is penetrated by everything. So if you shoot him or anything, it just go through. Like it's the reverse of the x-axis, so to speak. Because his power works. That's just my explanation, and it doesn't have to be right. But his power works on the one-dimensional axis extending from him. Everything else is penetrated. Like doesn't do anything. That's also why his arm wasn't cut, I think, because he used it there. So now we go into zero. Let's fucking go. Man, the first Quincy. Yeah, he's the best one. Almost like an angel. Let's fucking go. Let's go Zero. Is it Zero? I think it's Zero. How does it look? His true forged ended. Zilio. The thing is, he's the one close to God, and he's just an angel, like an 8-winged angel. I think it's called a seraphim, so his thing is like